It's alleged that on January 2nd, 2020, that you were in Egg Harbor Township. Is that true?
Yes.
Where in Egg Harbor Township were you when you committed the offense? In a residence, on the street, somebody's home?
Somebody's home.
And did you there and then recklessly, under circumstances regarding disregard for the value of human life, cause the death of Arturo Barrera III?
Yes.
How did you do that, sir?
Fired a gun.
How many times did you fire it?
Twice.
Did you do so in his direction?
Yes.
And what parts of his body were struck when you fired the gun?
I fired at his legs.
At his legs?
Yes.
As a result of his injuries, he succumbed to those wounds and died?
Yes.
And because your conduct in discharging a firearm in a residence towards another person, did that demonstrate extreme recklessness on your part, which would have resulted in the death of another?
Yes.
Is the state satisfied?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
You're pleading guilty also to count 2, which is first-degree robbery. It's alleged that on the same date and place that you purposely or knowingly, in the course of committing a theft, inflicted bodily injury or used force upon another. Is that true?
Yes.
And did you do so by using the weapon?
Yes.
And that's the weapon we were just talking about?
Yes.
And what were you trying to take or steal?
Drugs.
And where were you taking those from?
From the victim.
And you displayed the weapon or used it in the attempt to take the drugs from him, is that correct?
Yes.
And that's the same shooting we're talking about. This is all the same episode.
Yes.
Stay satisfied?
Yes, thank you, Judge.
And you're also pleading guilty to count 3, which is a conspiracy. It's alleged that on the same date and place that you did conspire with another to commit the crime of first-degree robbery. Is that true?
Yes.
And who was the other person or persons that you agreed to commit the crime of robbery with?
Landed.
Ludwigson?
Yes.
And you did so by conversing with him and making a plan to carry out the robbery?
Yes.
And what constituted your plan? What were you going to do and what was he going to do?
We were going to sell the drugs.
And so you're going to go into a drug deal and then as a result of which commit this robbery to steal the drugs or money? Is that what was going down?
Yes.
State satisfied?
Judge, if I could just ask
Please.
additional question. Also included in that conspiracy to rob the house, was there a second shooter?
Yes.
That'll be fine, thank you.
Somebody other than Ludwigson?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you.
Do you have any questions for me, sir, regarding the meaning and effect of your guilty plea?
No.
You still wish to plead guilty?